Subscribe with iTunes, Audio Boom, Stitcher, or your favorite podcasting app. And if you enjoy what you hear, like us on Facebook. Also, consider throwing a little cash our way by visiting patreon.com/KoreaFM. And find more of our great content on our home on the web, KoreaFM.net. As the Korean wave continues to become popular in many parts of Asia, Korean dramas and music have also begun to make inroads in other parts of the world, including villages in rural Africa. I spoke with an American working in one such area who recently wrote an article describing how in just a few months, his village became inundated with Korean dramas and K-pop music.
My name is Xiaochen Su. I'm from San Diego, California in the U.S. And I'm currently living the town of Iringa in central Tanzania. That's in East Africa. And currently I work for a agricultural microfinance institution. So it's like an American NGO based here. And we support local farmers by providing them with loans and high quality agricultural inputs so they can increase the productivity of their farms. So basically, the town itself is very far from the capital and the biggest city of Tanzania, which is Dar es Salaam, which is located about 8 hours one way of drive. So out here, a lot of entertainers, even Tanzania entertainers, don't really come here. And the access to, for example, TVs and internet media is very low, especially among the farmers that we interact with on a daily basis. So in place of those things, we have a lot of makeshift sort of DVD shops and DVD carts, and people carrying a bunch of DVDs that walks around the villages and peddle these goods to farmers. So a few months ago, when I arrived, about 8 months ago, so when I went to the shop at that time, I mostly see American Hollywood movies, usually action movies. But now, when I look at the walls and the offerings that people hang on the walls, it's mostly becoming like Korean romantic dramas with either Swahili subtitle, and Swahili is the local language here, or English subtitles. And the bigger shops have like a TV in front where they show snippets of the best offering they have. In the past, it was some Hollywood movie, but in many cases now, we see that people are showing snippets of Korean dramas. And many people are actually crowding around these shops to watch these snippets. So it seems like there are quite a bit of interest in these products.
With such a notable increase in Korean wave items making their way to his rural village, Xiaochen Su has two very different theories for the change.
A lot of Korean dramas take place in Seoul or other big cities in Korea where, people go to cafes, they go to these very modern offices, they ride around the subway, walking very clean, tidy streets. Now, all of these concepts very few and rare here in Tanzania, right? So, the local town here, we only have like 1 or 2 paved roads, and most of the other roads are just dirt roads that turn into rivers when, the rainy season comes. So people don't really see that kind of modern materialism firsthand. So when they see these things in Korean dramas, they probably, feel very attached to this concept that, they don't experience in daily life. So that's theory number one. Number two is what I think are some sort of cultural connection between what Korean dramas depict and what local Tanzanians have, especially here in rural areas. So one thing that I mentioned is this idea of, a sort of family, community, central sort of collective identity, right? So in Korean society or in all Confucian cultures, you put the community and you put your workplace, you put your family in front of you as an individual. And that's the same here in Tanzanian society, despite the fact that Confucianism doesn't have any inroads here. So by watching how, the characters in Korean dramas interact with each other, I believe that local audience here can relate to the characters and how they behave, their mentality, their attitude toward the situation that they're in. So despite the fact that, Korea and Africa are so far away, there are a lot of cultural similarities so that people can easily resonate with the situations that they see in these Korean dramas.
I also spoke with a local woman from the area who says she and an increasing number of other residents are becoming interested in the Korean wave.
My name is Husna Ramadhani from Tanzania. When I was in university, I was like to watch Korean drama. I'm also interested with the music in the drama. And I learned some words of Korean, like simple greetings like 안녕하세요 or 미안해. I think 2012 is where I started to get interested with Korean things like drama. So I think many people like Korean things. Maybe other one they are interested with Korean food like kimchi. Other they are interested with Korean drama like me. Other they interested with music and just follow the group of music through social networks. For sure, it will be more popular because when I was start watching, I thought I was the first one who liked Korean drama, but I found my fellows also like Korean drama. Also, in the place where I work, I have a friend who is interested also with Korean drama. So I think so many people, they are liking Korean things like drama, music. So in future, there will be a lot of people who are interested in Korean things.
And Xiao Chen-su agrees, predicting that more of the Korean wave will continue to make its way to Africa.
Before I came to Africa, I lived in Southeast Asia where the Korean wave is becoming bigger and bigger. And what I saw is they send a lot of new Korean bands that are not yet famous to perform in local markets to start up and to gain their fame before they enter the main Korean market. So right now, the African entertainment market from a monetary standpoint is still pretty small. People buy pirated DVDs, but in the future, when urbanization occurs to a greater degree in Africa, and people have higher disposable incomes, then I'm certain that Korean entertainment companies will take notice and they will put more marketing budget into the African market. That means they will send more new artists here, like they do in Southeast Asia, potentially to have concerts, to have fan meeting events. So I think that is the direction that the Korean wave will head toward here in Africa.
For KoreaFM.net, I'm Chance Storland. This episode is brought to you by Podcast Assist, offering voiceovers, audio editing and mastering, transcriptions and show notes, episode summaries, and even hosting a podcast on a topic important to you. Visit Facebook.com/Podcast Assist for more info on their flat $30 per hour rate. Talk radio, music, and podcasts from the Korean Peninsula. KoreaFM.net.